Kris Jenner has come out to put Kanye West on blast for exposing her children's heavy debts. The Kardashian West family has been known for always keeping things interesting with their many dramas and scandals, and this time it's about Kim's financial situation as well as her younger sister Kylie Jenner's financial situation. Apparently Kim and Kylie are in a lot of debt at the moment, running into millions and millions of dollars of debt. And while Kris Jenner is not happy about Kanye West running his mouth on Kim and the rest of her family's personal business and debts, fans are left wondering if this is the end of the Kardashian era, because why are they all in so much debt? The Kardashian sisters are known for their lavish lifestyles, which they heavily promote all over social media, but behind the scenes it's a completely different story, and fans are now starting to question if Kim has been lying to them about how rich she really is. As we all know, Kylie Jenner lied about her billionaire status, but it appears that Kylie Jenner isn't the only one lying. Now, Kim has always been sketchy when it comes to money, and she's been known to do some really shady stuff in the past. The fact that she hasn't gone to jail or gotten a criminal conviction is very telling, and it shows you that money can buy the best lawyers. Now, if you didn't already know, Kim was accused of stealing from Brandy when she worked as her closet assistant back in the day. She was granted a one-time access to her credit card that was managed by Brandy's mom, but Kim actually secretly kept the card details for many years after she'd stopped working for Brandy. And then Kim, Chloe and Rob used this card to make purchases from their clothing stores. They tried to disguise this and make it look like it was income from their clothing stores, but they still got caught, and Brandy's mom was furious. However, Brandy and Ray J gave Kim a chance to return the money without taking the legal route, but when Kim didn't cough up the cash for over a year, legal action was taken. But yeah, essentially the lawsuit was dropped, and there was a lot of drama behind the scenes because Ray J revealed that the theft is the reason why he actually broke up with Kim in the first place.
But as soon as y'all stole all that money from my sister, and the court granted my sister to win, and y'all had to pay my sister back, what, $700,000, something like that. Y'all stole like $850,000 from my sister. This on my kids. Y'all got caught. Y'all was guilty. You had to pay my sister back. Kim like, man, keep my name out of it, Ray.
And then Kim allegedly had that sugar daddy named Joe Lowe, who she'd been accused of helping to launder illegal money. She obviously denied this and got investigated by the FBI, and people called her out for being an alleged porta potty, or doing you-know-what with him for $250,000 cash that she'd claimed that she won in a casino with him. But if that's the case, why was she hiding $250,000 cash in a trash bag? So yeah, there were accusations of money laundering back then, and all this illegal activity over the years has led fans to believe that Kim is very shady with money, and so are her family. Now, it's still unclear what exactly Kim's involvement was in all of that, but yeah, it does make you wonder what else she's been hiding over the years. And then, of course, the FBI reportedly investigated Kim, but no charges were brought against her. Ever since Kanye started talking shit about Kim and Kylie and the whole Kardashian crew's finances, people have been raising eyebrows, and this obviously brought light to the California community church that they were all involved in, and they used this as a way to evade taxes. So the California Community Church was a non-profit organization founded by Kardashian manager Kris Jenner back in 2009. Members were required to pay a monthly fee of $1,000 and donate lots of money. And literally recently this was brought up, and Kris Jenner has been under lots of scrutiny for this, as well as her kids, because apparently they were using this church purely as a way to evade taxes. Now, Kim was seen crying in the recent Kardashian season 3 trailer. She was literally bawling her eyes out to Chloe, pretty much about Kanye and her divorce and all the drama going down there. So fans are now speculating, was she actually having a full-on meltdown for another reason? Is it because Kanye had been open in interviews about Kim's financial situation and major debts that she has? And not just that, he was out here exposing her entire family and would not shut up. There was nothing that Kim could do to stop him, and she had to stay silent during all of this. Now, bear in mind, that all happened last year, and since then, Kanye did get remarried to his new wife, Bianca, and he's been been very quiet since his marriage to Bianca, and it appears that he doesn't give two shits about Kim and her family anymore, except for his kids obviously, but he hasn't even been spending that much time with them. And as we know, his kids didn't even meet Bianca until well after he got married to her. So yeah, emotions were high for Kim, and I guess she just broke down in the new series trailer. Maybe she's feeling sad as well because Kanye is no longer obsessing over her and she's got no one. She doesn't even have Pete Davidson anymore, and Pete doesn't really want to have anything to do with her. So I can imagine that she would be going through the gigs, but yeah, during the time of filming, she was probably really upset about the fact that Kanye wouldn't stop talking about her and her whole financial situation. It's very weird how defensive the whole Kardashian crew get over their finances, especially when Kylie got exposed for not actually being a billionaire and lying about all that. That was like a huge drama that went down. They seemed really, really annoyed by that, and Kylie was already annoyed that people weren't calling her self-made. It's pretty clear she wasn't, so I don't know why they obsess over how the public perceive their financial situation and why they're so obsessed with that. Are their heads really that far up their asses? So yeah, at the moment, people think that Kim is pissed because it's all going well for Kanye now, and like she said in the trailer, she's had to unfairly shut her mouth and not defend herself at all when he was coming for her, and that fully humiliated her. Kris, as we all know, is super defensive of her children, but she can't defend her kids all the time because the truth will eventually come out. Now, when Kanye was losing his shit, the Kardashians were trying their hardest to put a conservatorship over Kanye's estate before him and Kim's divorce was finalized. That's the word on the street anyway. And as his wife, Kim would have had complete authority over Kanye's wealth, including his cash, properties, art, assets, stock, and his investments. Kanye is a significant collector of art and high-end fashion. Fashion houses such as Louis Vuitton, Hermes, and Givenchy, they've all gifted him with these items due to his collaboration and friendship with him, which are worth millions of dollars. Now, with a conservatorship, which Kris was allegedly trying to put in place, Kim would have also gained control over these collections, but they weren't able to do that, and Kanye just kept talking to the media last year. Countless interviews later, Kim's reputation was ruined in her eyes anyway. But yeah, around that time, the Kardashians, particularly Kris, would have been trying her hardest to silence Kanye by trying to put a conservatorship in place. And as we all know, when a conservatorship is in place, it's extremely hard to get out of. Cue that massive Britney Spears scandal. Now, despite rumors of debt, there is a strategic advantage to using it for both short and long-term goals. Good debt versus bad debt exists and is utilized by the wealthy on a daily basis. That's why I'm confused as to why Kim and Kris and the rest of the Kardashians were so upset when Kanye started revealing that they weren't as rich as they claimed to be. And if Kim really is in debt at the moment, it explains why she would be having a meltdown all the time, because the divorce is finalized. She probably wasn't allowed to get any of Kanye's money, because when her and Kanye were together, Kanye said multiple times, this is her money, this is my money, we don't mix finances together, like I'll gift her stuff, but at the end of the day, they made it very clear that they didn't have a joint bank account. So if Kim is in debt and she no longer has Kanye around to fund her lifestyle, maybe that's why she is truly upset, but who knows. Now, because Kim doesn't have Kanye to run around after her anymore and help style her, she has to do it all herself, and she's kind of failing, unfortunately. Her latest Met Gala look was a fail, as well as last year's Met look. She's truly lost without Ye. However, she is using her daughter North West, as we all know, to stay relevant. Well, it appears North also recently helped her mum with a major wardrobe malfunction right before arriving at the Met Gala the other day. Basically, what happened was the pearls started falling off of Kim's dress when she was in the car, and apparently she was getting North to put all the pearls in her purse. And while Kim did not disclose the price of her gown, fine quality freshwater pearls can fetch between $65 to $5,000. So it's not surprising that she wanted North to help her save the gems. Now, apparently she did have a wardrobe malfunction on the Met Gala red carpet because strings of pearls were pictured looking broken and hanging from the garment in shreds, and she'd left a trail of pearls on the floor of the carpet, and Kim could be seen looking down at the damage as she ran inside her hotel. So her night was actually cut short at the Met Gala, and it wasn't actually cut short because North was lost, because that was the thing. North was wandering around the streets outside of the Met Gala looking really terrified with no security surrounding her. But yeah, that's not the reason why Kim apparently left the Met Gala early. She'd left early because of her wardrobe malfunction, according to sources. So yeah, what are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments. Do you think Kim and her family are in major debt at the moment? Is that why they're slowly going under? Those are the rumors. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.